What's up, YouTube? It's the Deep South, and this is a VR from my friend in Strange, Illbilly, Eric Illbilly. This is 1 year anniversary out here on YouTube. So I am 2 miles from my house in St. Andrews State Park, trying to learn how to use this new camera, which I'm not very good at, as you can see. And my tripod does not have a fluid head on it, so anywho, St. Andrews State Park, it's a couple miles from my house. I spent a lot of time here for a couple reasons. It's beautiful. I love it here during certain times of the year. It's very, very close to my house, and it's a great place to get away. The bad thing about it is it's the smallest state park in the state of Florida. It's also the most visited. It's 1,200 acres. Sounds like a lot, but it's not. And like I said, it's the heaviest or the most visited state park in the whole state of Florida. So there's a lot of people here, and I may be shutting this intro on and off 100 times. I've been out here for hours. It's been raining. If it wasn't raining, it had just stopped raining or about to start raining. And I got here at noon. It's 4 o'clock. A lot of times I've been sitting in the truck just waiting the rain out. Or like this, waiting for tourists to leave. But I'm in the button brush marsh, and these are button brush trees, full of alligators, all kind of critters out here. But this is natural. So it's a freshwater lake inside the park, inside of the dunes. The Gulf of Mexico is about a stone's throw that way. Then you have dunes, and then you have this freshwater lake. And this is where all the deer and everything else gets their fresh water out here. But this state park is, I love coming out here. You can see anything. There's no telling what you may see. It does have alligators. It's got lots of deer. There goes a heron right there. You can see bald eagles, egrets, osprey, deer, lots of deer, raccoons, opossums, bear, coyote, and you're right in a metropolitan area. That's Florida for you. There's no telling what you can see in Florida at any time. So this video is the first one I've done of this type, with lots of stops and shooting video at different places. It's going to be shaky. It's going to be the first time I have to do a lot of editing. Bear with me. I'm still learning how to use this type of camera. I've never used one before. I like using it because it's higher quality, but it's going to take me some time to learn how to edit and put it all together. So bear with me. Hopefully one of these days I can put something up here worthy of your time to watch. Just thinking Eric's channel, how to describe Eric. Best thing I can say about Eric, he's a free spirit. And those are the real people to me. And I like his channel. He's a great outdoorsman, and I enjoy the time spent with him and the rest of my friends around the fires. I haven't been able to get out this month. It has been a rainy month. It was either raining or there was Easter, and it's been a crazy month for me. Every time I've tried to come down here to do this video, it has rained. It started raining last night. It rained all morning. It's rained on and off all afternoon. Same thing last weekend. And here it is right before I'm supposed to submit this video for him, and it's at the last minute. But I have tried and tried and tried for weeks. This is like one of those videos that just could not be made. My favorite time of the year is in the fall. And I don't mean to bash tourists. I mean, you know, this town I live in lives off of tourist money. But between spring break and all the events that this town puts together to make revenue, it's really hard to find time alone in seclusion and enjoy something like this without the tourist. The best time for that is in the fall, after everybody's going back to school. And in the fall, after that first major cold front comes through, things change out here, and it's just wonderful and beautiful. I love coming out here. Before I blew my knee out, I used to ride my bike with wife woman every weekend, or just about every weekend, and we'd come down here and walk a lot. And now it's kind of painful for me to do that, but I still love to just come down here and sit. One of the places, Alligator Lake, Missy and Daryl, 39 Camper, came down last year. They were the first YouTube people I've ever actually met from other YouTube channels. And we spent about an hour down here. It's a great place. I've been down at this spot right now for an hour, and already a dozen people have been through here. And this is the first time that I've actually had this amount of space with nobody walking up this little short trail. And I'm at one of probably the ugliest places on the park, where hardly, I mean, you know, there's nothing here but brush. I mean, that's it. That's it. Up under there is fresh water. If you know what to look for and you're not impatient, there's no telling what you will see swimming through them there bushes. There's alligators in there, snakes, lizards. There's a green anole right there. All kinds of birds. This is a part of the official Florida Bird Trail. Redwing Blackbird right above me. It's the first one I've seen in a long time. I can come here and sit for hours. Some people can come in here, they'll look at these bushes. I have to laugh about this. This is somebody walked up about 5 minutes before I started this video, and they looked at, oh, it sure is overgrown. And it's not overgrown. It's natural. This is the way it's supposed to be. And so they're just like, oh, it's so overgrown we can't see anything. But you got to learn how to look. You really have to know how to look here. And if you look in the branches, you know, you can't see the gators for the trees, let me tell you. I guess that's with some people. But if you just like look at a branch and start looking at the leaves, you know, there's all kinds of things on the leaves, and then follow the branches down in the water, and there's just no telling what you can find. And I'm glad that I can see. Some of you know what I'm talking about. I can come here with somebody in my immediate family, and it would bore them to tears. I could sit here for hours and hours and hours because I know how to see, and I've tried to teach other people that, and if they don't have the desire to see, they're not going to see or hear. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, what I can put together. Be patient with me. I am just learning how to use this camera, and it's going to be crappy. It's going to be a crappy video. It's going to be cuts and edits that aren't smooth. I'm going to do my best because I really want to improve the quality of my videos. Other than that, and me rambling for the last probably longer than the whole video put together, Eric, congratulations on your 1 year out here. Still enjoy your videos, still enjoy spending time with you on chats and everywhere else on Facebook. All I can say is stay strange, brother. All of you. Just take care and have a good one. Later. Bye. So this is the welcoming center to St. Andrews State Park. static display of critters that can be found out here. Butterflies. Some birds. I can't linger long. This would be very, very lengthy video if I did. Some ladyfish, speckled trout, another bird, twoidle, redfish, brown pelican. Fishes. One of the places I dive at is called the Jetties. And if you're about 15-20 feet down, this is what it looks like. I'll show you the Jetties in a little bit. It's basically a bunch of rubble that was dropped off. Some lionfish. They're fake. Lionfish are edible, but nuisance fish here that we're trying to get rid of. Extremely poisonous. Another fake jellyfish. Bobcat. A little bear. And a deer's. Native American artifacts.
Introducing you to the different areas and their inhabitants and providing you with a brief history. In addition to this video, the park offers maps and free information at the entrance station.
The Hermit of St. Andrews.
Whether you're a first-time visitor or a regular guest,
a Norwegian seaman, Theodore Tollefson, became the Hermit of St. Andrews in '29 when his 26-foot fishing boat wrecked on the peninsula during the hurricane. So he homesteaded at the place. Future video on this guy. There's an osprey nest. Shady picnic shelters, restrooms, and an outside shower are located. Now we're getting into the heart of the state park. That's the central woods swamp. When you come in the park and take the first right going counterclockwise, this is really your first destination. It's the Pier, which all this is under new construction now. This is where I did Chris's VR last year. This video is going to be very rushed, and I can't help it. I have been trying to do it for 3 weeks now, and it's raining, and it's rained off and on for 3 weeks. So I'm just going to have to do the best I can. So this is the fishing pier that I hang out on late into the morning. Condo Canyon. Learning how to use the zoom. Smells kind of fishy out here. Those are the jetties over there that I dive off of and fish off of. More video of that to come. These are the sand dunes on the opposite side of the beach in their natural state. Now that's looking back at the fishing pier in Condo Canyon. We're now looking southwest. Now more to the south. And now that we're at the jetties, we're there now dredging. And no telling what's being dredged up right now. It'd be a good place to go out there treasure hunting, which I see some people have already doing. That's the channel into the St. Andrews Bay. It is a commercial lane, that's why they're dredging it, so that large tankers can come in. And when I say large, large. Okay, now we are at the jetties, where if we were going to dive this, we would go out to that point, get in the channel on an incoming tide, and zoom. I'm talking about zoom, hooking it. Oh, I can't hold this thing steady. Down through here. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this camera. This is known as the Kiddie Pool. It's an extension of the jetties, and shallow pool created because of that. Where guess who comes here? The kitties. Because it's not very deep. And that over there is Shell Island. And that's looking more or less east. And that's St. Joe Paper Mill. That is Panama City, and you can't see it from here, but there's a bridge there that separates Panama City from Panama City Beach. And there's the staging out area for when we dive. As you can see, it started raining again. And when a lot of people think about sunny Florida, you know, they think about the beaches. For me, this is the Florida that I love. I'm a swamp person. Very much like Mississippi and Louisiana in a lot of ways, except for some of the tropical plants. But this is much closer to what I grew up with. Cypress trees, swamp water, swamp grass, swamp grass. And to me, this is just as pretty as any sunny sandy beach in the world. Love it. And there do be alligators in here. This tripod's jerky. I need a fluid head. Now we're at Alligator Lake, which is across the street from where we just were. You can see lots of egrets, white herons, some gray herons. I can't see the viewfinder. I do know there's a great gray heron right there. I'll get to hanging this one day. Remind me of pterodactyls. Jonathan. They do remind me of pterodactyls. Okay, this is a shot of the entrance to Grand Lagoon, where I live. This is Bay Point. That is an area that last year I shot some video with a Redicam and I'd march and back down toward my house. That's the pier at the boat launch. And there's the boat launch. And there's Mr. FWC. Here's a view of the campground. It's much larger than this. This is just a representation. And this is a typical spot. You can either primitive camp, and there's hookups for RVs. Picnic tables. And you're right on Grand Lagoon. And that's a photo back toward, or a shot back toward my house. If you were to go up under the bridge, 1 mile exactly up on the right is about where I live. And here's a good map of the area that we just went through, or depending on how I put this together, that I'm about to go through. Gulf of Mexico down here, Channel, and Grand Lagoon, St. Andrews Bay. This is the area, park, that I'm going to circumnavigate today.